Alright guys, this tutorial is to show you how to create a notebook widget such as this one where it has tabs. So this is actually a frame. You can see it has this little border. You barely can see the border around it, and it has tabs. Each tab holds a different set of widgets. So I'm going to show you how to create a notebook widget, and each tab will hold a different set of widgets. So here we go. Let's do the old imports. Here's the imports that you'll need. No, import that. From tkinter, we're going to import ttk. Alrighty. Create our main window. That'll be. This creates the main window. Let's not forget the main loop. So main window dot main loop. That just gets pushed down forever and ever. And your functions go up here. So which you guys already know. Alrighty, so let's create the notebook first. Okay, so here's our title of the main window. Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo, old news, old news. We're going to call this, I'm going to call it volume calculator. No, I'll leave it area. You guys are going to create a volume calculator. I'm going to leave mine area calculator, but you guys are doing volume. Here comes the notebook. Ready? Alright. You can call it a notebook because of the tabs. So this creates the notebook. I'm going to put it on the main window. I'm going to give it a width of 450 pixels. I'm going to call it area notebook. Your guys is going to be volume. I'm doing area, you guys are doing volume. Now I'm going to put the notebook on the grid. So here comes the notebook on the grid. Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo. So now the notebook's on the grid. And now I'm going to create the tabs. Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo. I'll create two of them. I'll create two tabs. You guys are doing three-dimensional shapes. I'm doing two-dimensional shapes. So there's the tabs created. Now I gotta add the tabs onto the notebook. Okie dokie. So it's really just you can actually bind the tab events to a click event as well if you wanted to, but that's for another tutorial. So here comes the tabs, adding them to the notebook. So it's just the old, oops, let me get to both of them straight away. Here they come. Boom. There are the tabs. So I created the tabs using TK frames. They're actually frames. They're actually a frame. And you use area notebook as you send that to the constructor, and that will create the tabs. And then you add the tabs using your notebook name dot add. Remember, the name of the notebook is up here. So notebook dot add, and then the tab name, and then what do you want on the tab. So now if I run this and see what happens, will you see anything? Sometimes with the frames you won't see anything until you put a widget on the frame. Let's see. Will we see anything? Okay. Not defined. Oh, I need tab square and tab rectangle. I beg your pardon. Let's put it here. So they're a little bit out of order, but so what? All right, let's try it again. Save it and run it. Oh yeah, excellent. So you do see the tabs, even though there's no widgets on the tabs or on these frames. Again, these, um, well, let's add some widgets to the frames, to the tabs. Okie dokie. All right, so I got these out of order. Um, I'll just move them around real quick. Boom, 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 boom. Now let's add some stuff. So I'm going to add a label. So I'm going to create some, here's a label. Now notice that the label is going on the tab square. It's not going on the main window. And then, so on this tab square container, it's going to be placed on row 1, column 1. That's different than the main window where I put the notebook on row 1, column 1. It's a whole new different row and column, believe it or not. Even though it's row 1, column 1, it's the row 1, column 1 for this container, not the main window container. Now let's run it. Boom, boom. Now you'll see a label. There's your label. Enter side length to square. Nothing on rectangle yet. How about the text box now? And here comes your text box. Now we'll run it again. You'll see the text box. So you get the label and you got the text box. Okay. And that's how you add a notebook. That's how you create a notebook. Add it to the main window. And then create tabs. Give them a nice meaningful name. You send the notebook to the frames constructor. So make sure you use the notebook. The notebook name goes inside the parentheses. And then don't forget to add your tabs using notebook name dot add, and then put the tab name. And then, oops, that's supposed to say square. You guys probably caught that many moons ago. Now, if you want to add, it's the same way when you want to add tab or excuse me, when you want to add widgets to your tab rectangle, you put tab rectangle here instead of tab square. So it's the same process, but you change tab square to tab rectangle. Okay, so I hope this helps, and good luck. Bye bye.